Hey everybody, this is Mrs. Yolich checking in on you. I just want to let you know how amazing and resilient you've been, and I hope that you and your family are doing really well as we continue to isolate ourselves because of this COVID-19. And hey, even if you're not doing so great in whatever situation you're going through right now, I just want you to know that this too will pass. So as the saying goes, it's not about how life knocks you down, it's about how you get back up. And even if you find yourself down for the moment and you just want to take your time getting up, hey, that's okay too, because at some point you're just going to have to get back up. You're just going to have to do it in your own time and in your own place, right? So, check your girl out, Miss Yo. It's loading. So I wanted to share a couple of pictures from my home to you, wherever you are right now. Whether you're looking at this in the privacy of your home or on your phone or on your computer screen or whatnot. I don't know why it's taking forever. Yep, there you go. That's your girl. So this is me, y'all. No headscarf. Check it out. Check out Mr. Yolich. He's also saying what's good, y'all. These two pictures were taken while we were celebrating my daughter's 6th birthday. And this picture was actually taken yesterday. I just wanted to show you all how, I'm also playing the dual role, right? Like, not only am I your teacher, but I'm also playing the role of a home school teacher. I have 2 very young kids that I also have to homeschool. So I just wanted to share that. I want to welcome you to your official 4th quarter English class. As you can see, our course is titled Literature of the People. And for this unit, we will be exploring global racism and colorism in different societies. So this topic is really important to me because when we talk about racism, most of us are familiar with just the American racism. And that's typically, racism against black people and other people of color. But most of us are not aware that racism and colorism actually exists in different countries. So, for example, right now, right, a lot of Asians in America and also all over the world are being discriminated against and blamed for the spread of COVID-19, even though Asians, for example, in New York, who've lived there forever or who are born and raised there, all of a sudden they've been victims of vicious verbal and physical attacks that are completely racist, all because they're being blamed for supposedly bringing the COVID-19 pandemic into that city. Okay, so this is your week 1 slide. Every week we're going to be working on reading a different article and creating responses to that article. So the first thing you're going to do on day 1 is when you open up, obviously when you're opening up this Google Classroom, right, and you're looking at this video tutorial, you're going to be completing a short rate yourself pre-reading survey about colorism, and it's going to look like this. All right, so you're going to answer the survey questions, and then after that, there is a written response that you're going to do for day 1, and then moving on to day 2, you will be reading, actually for day 2 and 3, you will be reading this one article. So what I did was I split it up. So for day 2, you're just going to read 1 page, okay? And then you're also going to respond to the article. And for those of you who have not, who have never been with me for any classes, but for those of you who have been with me for classes, you guys should be familiar with the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 worksheet. This is the reader response worksheet. So you're going to tell me after you annotate the article, I want you to add your comments down here. Make a list of what you annotated. So basically, instead of writing a comment on the margin, if we were in the classroom and you had a pen or a pencil that you borrowed from my cup, you know who you are. So you would like write your comments on the margin and you would annotate and highlight it. So for this video tutorial, I'm going to show you how you're going to do it. So say for example, you want to annotate the first line because it stood out to you. So read along with me. The first line says, skin color matters because we are a visual species and we respond to one another based on the way we physically present. So how to highlight this? So what you're going to do is you literally take your mouse or your mouse pad and you highlight it like that. And then you're going to go up here. You see the letter B, I, U, A. Next to the letter A, there's this highlight color. You click on it and you get to pick which color you want to highlight it. So because I am a teacher nerd, I'm going to use the color yellow. So that's your first highlight right there. And then what you're going to do is, because you highlighted, for example, you highlighted that first line, you're going to go down to your reader response. And then you're going to literally type your reason why you highlighted it. So I chose this line because, all right, and then you're going to finish that statement. And then you're going to answer these 4 questions. How can you relate? And then if you move down, what 3 emotions or feelings did that particular reading made you feel? You're going to come up with your 2 questions or points of clarification from the article. And then according to the reading, what is the difference between racism and colorism? So you're going to answer that. So that's for day 2. For day 3, same thing. You're going to be reading the same article. And then throughout the rest of the week, what I'm going to do is, for next week, I'm going to be assigning you an article specific to a different country. So you're going to be reading articles from India, an article from South Africa, an article from Australia. Okay, so for example, you're going to be reading an article about, I think this is the one about South Africa. And then I'm going to also upload worksheets that you're going to be answering. So look out for these. These are going to be on Google Classroom, and I'm going to specifically label them as day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, so on and so forth. All right, you guys. So with that being said, you are only required to work for 30 minutes on one assignment every day. So things are going to be short and sweet. And for those of you who don't know me, please expect some sort of digital project to be completed. All right. So I don't know yet if that's going to be a podcast or a video, but look out for that. That's to come. So please don't say that I did not warn you. You have been forewarned. So like I said, this is just an introduction video for Literature of a People, and we're going to be working on global racism and colorism. And I will see you soon. If you have any questions or comments, you know where to write me on my email or post a comment or a question on Google Classroom Stream. All right, you guys, I will talk to you all soon. Be safe, stay healthy. Peace out.